Hi guys, Tell with a code for you guys, okay? One of my little coded messages here, alright? So let me ding this for all of you out there. Alright, so I'm going to ding this. And here we go a few times. Be centered, be focused. Alright, here's something they don't teach you guys in school. Everyone's got their own unique code. It takes a while for some people to decode the fragments of their blueprint. When you think of blueprint, what do you think of? You think of structures, buildings, plans, right? Making something or something that already exists, and you got the map of it, right? And you can look at it, and carbon and footprints. Well, we all have a map to ourselves and a blueprint. We all work on a frequency, and everyone's life code is different. Not everyone's the same. Some people's are going to be very similar on gifts and abilities they're able to do. A lot of people, don't realize how much of an antenna we are and how numbers and sounds and all of that actually work together. A lot of the distractions they have with 5G towers, guys, and all these other different things, those are blockers. And so many people want to laugh and say, yeah, whatever, or just here to make things faster. Not just really make things faster, no, but to block out certain things. Just like when I started with this, how did it feel, guys? And when I switched to this, how did it feel? Once you learn how to tune into, not just go into the silence when you're in meditation, there's times I've said just make your mind blank and whatever and this and that, and even before reading, but not necessarily. You really don't need to go completely blank like that. But when you start tuning in and out the noise of other distractions, even listening like songs, ball games. How many people have their TVs on in the background or have it for background noise? And some people can't sleep without that TV on, right? Okay? Those frequencies don't connect you from where you are. We all reside on one, and when you have that silence, but you have that not silence where you can actually listen, okay? Listen, not just with your ears, but you're listening here. And you're hearing your higher self, and you're hearing the higher calling, and you're getting your messages, you're getting your downloads, and you start connecting actually with energies. You can start seeing things physically around you change. Things can appear and stuff and be like, whoa, how did I end up with 2 of these? Well, your energy's changing, or you can notice little shifts in things. I had something happen with me. I was washing some laundry, guys. I'm going to tell you a little story. And it was a couple items I had hand washed, and I had just got done with a small little item in my bathtub, and I said to myself out loud, I said, I'm going to have to turn the shower on to rinse this blanket. So I take the item that I'd already, rinsed, and I went like this and went to set it aside in a little bucket I have, right? And I turned back, grab the little blanket I had, and soon after that, I turned my head because I hear the shower thing lift up. The shower turned on and was aimed right at that blanket. Some people want to attribute to that I had a friendly ghost help me with that, but I also know how energies work and how things can work and how we can make things happen. Just by saying words isn't going to get you your manifestations, guys. You got to live in the feeling and live in the moment. And tonight I went through something that shook me at first, and I'm like, I feel like I've been hit by a damn brick, okay? And I even put a post up. Anyone ever feel like they've been hit by a brick? And tears fell down and all this as I found out from someone else who recently found out that someone I know passed away, okay, in February 11th of 2023. And so, yeah, I started crying and different things and going through different emotions for a minute and stuff and thinking, okay, you know, do my babies even know, because it was their older cousin, all right? And then I got to my higher self and things and reflecting on actually that person and how they were and how they treated me and all these different things and stuff. You know what I said? No, I don't need that energy and I don't need to mourn over that. And I'm not even sad at the people for not even telling me that he had passed. I don't need that energy. It doesn't need to be with me. That energy is gone now. And I said, no, I'm not going to stop doing this video that I need to put out tonight, because I got another one coming, guys, that I'm going to be putting out about that El Shiva. Alright, guys? So, yeah, I'm working on that one right now, and I've got a few more in the works, okay? We got the king with the red painting, the man with the red painting, another one that I'll be working on. But I'm going to stop it right here, guys, and I want to let you know that, yeah, you can take a change and go from having those little bit of tears to realizing, wait a minute here, no, I'm in tune to my higher self, okay? And no, I'm not going to be letting that happen. And sometimes it's good to say out loud an affirmation too. So here's an affirmation for you. Say out loud, say, whoever is trying to block me from my life path, whoever is trying to send me negative energy from my life path, I send that energy back to them tenfold. And I send all the negative energy to the government tenfold. Love ya.